What's good, Skins fans? So I'm very impressed with Dwayne Haskins. I'm very impressed. I'm very happy he improved. This was his best game by far. And I knew the Eagles secondary was trash. We all knew this. We knew the secondary was trash. Jalen Mills is trash. Darby's trash. Rasul Douglas is trash. Malcolm Jenkins is 40 years old. So we knew Rodney McLeod, even though Rodney McLeod's from Hyattsville, Maryland, PG County. Shout out to Rodney McLeod. He's really not that good either. The Eagles are bad. This was a game where the Eagles defense, their secondary is scared. When they see scary Terry, they get scared. I'm telling you, from that first game of the season, they know what Terry McLaurin does. They know what Terry McLaurin does, so they scared, man. Who did he score that 75-yard touchdown? I can't remember whether it was Darby, Mills, or whatever bum was guarding Terry. He knew that was to the house, 75 yards easy. We saw Urban Meyer at the game, so that's good news. This game, we lost this game, but I'm actually happy at the same. I'm not gonna say I'm happy we lost. Or hyped up over Chase Young. But this is really good position for the second pick of the draft. And you know what? And it doesn't just have to be Chase Young. This can be a team like the Dolphins or whoever wants to trade up with us and get that second pick of the draft, and we can trade it back and get multiple first-round picks. So it doesn't just have to be Chase Young. Chase Young is a great trophy as well. I wanted Andrew Thomas. But now if we're going to get the second pick of the draft, we might as well just get the best player available and get Chase Young. We do need a pass rush. Ryan Anderson did a better job. He forced 2 fumbles. Carson Wentz leads the league in fumbles since 2016. Carson Wentz was just holding the ball like it was a basketball out there. He was just hanging it out there, just asking us to knock it out of his hands. And we finally did, and we finally picked it up because I think he fumbled before, and we just didn't pick it up. John Bostic was silly as a mug when he picked up the fumble, started dancing with it, and then he fumbled. But it didn't really matter because Carson Wentz, his knee was already down, or he did a little shuffle pass. That was borderline a fumble as well. So, of course, when I saw Josh Norman on the field, oh my gosh, I knew we were gonna lose. When he stepped on the field, I was like, yeah, that's it. We're getting the second pick of the draft. When I saw Josh Norman on the field, of course, Greg Ward, some no-name receiver, caught the game-winning touchdown pass, and that's fine. To me, like I said, second pick is really good. That's what really matters right now, guys, because we're not going anywhere. We're already eliminated from the playoffs, and like I said, I'd rather have seen the Eagles win and possibly make the playoffs rather than seeing the Cowboys make the playoffs. Either team, Cowboys or Eagles, are going to get their butts kicked by the Niners, Packers, Vikings, Seahawks. It doesn't matter. Whoever wins the NFC East is going to get their butts kicked by at least 30 to 20 points in the first or second round. Even if they win that divisional game, which they're going to have a home game, which neither the Eagles or Cowboys deserve a home game. It's ridiculous. The NFC East should not be in the playoffs at all. Nobody from the NFC East should make the playoffs. Both teams are trash. Cowboys are trash. Eagles are trash. Redskins trash. Giants trash. All of us are trash right now. So nobody from the NFC East really should be making the playoffs. Steven Sims, he had a touchdown catch. That was good, but he kind of did a little bit more bad than good. He had a good kickoff return, had a couple good catches. I don't remember his stats, but he had a nice touchdown catch, but the drops killed us. And the pass interference challenge, I didn't mind the challenge, but obviously from looking at it, just was not enough evidence to overturn that call. I mean, it was a little ticky-tacky, if the ref would have initially called it, then okay. But I knew we were not going to get that pass interference call. It is what it is. Steven Sims he had it in the breadbasket. You just got to bring it down. Then he dropped a one or two more. Then it was third down. Shout out to Dustin Hopkins of Trustway. Dustin Hopkins was awesome today. I give him an A+. Dustin Hopkins was really darn good today. Terry McLaurin was awesome. I'm trying to think who else. But Steven Sims, yeah, he had a drop. So when it was third down, I want to say it was 3rd and 12. So Dwayne made a nice little pass over the middle. He got like 10 yards. Steven Sims just dances a little too much. He did one juke, which was fine, but the second juke was too much. And the commentator said it. If you just jump over and get the first down, you just put your body out after the first juke, then you're going to get the first down. And I'm not going to get too hard. I'm not going to go too hard on Steven Sims on that one. He's a rookie. It is what it is. Undrafted free agent. But you got to learn from that and learn from your mistakes, man. We really should have won this game. Just like the Giants should have beat the Eagles, too. They really should have. The Giants should have beat the Eagles, but I think the Giants are tanking for Chase Young, and I think we definitely should have won this game. But it's shoulda, woulda, coulda. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm very happy that Urban Meyer was in the press box today, so that's a good sign, whether he's going to be a coach or a GM. I just feel something's going to happen there. He was buddy-buddy with Alex Smith and Dan Snyder. And if you looked at the camera, I didn't see Bruce Allen on the camera not one time. I didn't see Bruce Allen on the camera not one time. I don't know if you guys saw him on there. I didn't see Bruce Allen on the TV, on my screen at all today. All I saw was Alex Smith, Urban Meyer, and Dan Snyder. And I feel like Urban Meyer was making play call. I feel like he had something in his ear, and he was like, hey, Bill Callahan, please stop running the ball on first down. Do a pass. And we finally did a pass on first down, man. Finally, we switched it up. We were not predictable. I was like, wow, the read option? I mean, the Eagles should be ashamed of themselves for that read option. My man Dwayne Haskins looked like Lamar Jackson. He looked like a 40-year-old fat. No, I'm not gonna say fat, but he looked like a super slow version of Lamar Jackson with the fake pitch. I mean, my man Dwayne did a little fake pitch and then took off for like 20, 30 yards. I mean, it was crazy, bro. Then he did another fake pitch. Then pitched it to AP. AP is a beast, man. AP is a beast. Shout out to Adrian Peterson, broke the record or something like that. He does get a $500,000 signing bonus if he does get 1,000 yards, and I do believe he's going to get 1,000 yards. There's 2 more games left. If he has 2 big running games, the Giants game he should have a good running game against them. The Cowboys, I feel like he can get at least 90-something yards against the Cowboys as well. He can get 1,000 yards on the season. Trying to think who else. Dwayne Haskins had a good game. He missed some throws here and there. Stevenson was a little open. Didn't hit Terry enough. Terry had 5 catches, 130 yards, but Terry, we need more. I want Terry to get 10 catches. I want him to get 10 catches. Now, 5 is not enough for me. Kelvin Harmon didn't really get a lot of opportunities. I didn't see. Sprinkle didn't drop a pass yet. I think he caught a first down pass. I'm trying to think who else. Danny Johnson looked good. Josh Ferguson, the third running back, did decent. Chris Thompson was okay. He wasn't bad. Who else? Like I said, Adrian Peterson was balling. Jimmy Moreland got hurt. That sucks. That's why Josh Norman had to play. Fabian Moreau got hurt, and I was like, wow, man, this is just set up for failure. Trying to think who else. Jonathan Allen was okay. Deron Payne. There was a couple questionable roughing the passer calls. That were some BS. We were just hitting Carson Wentz and they just threw a roughing the passer call. I was like, wow, are you serious? Like, that's roughing the passer? We just can't even play football. You can't touch a quarterback. They might as well wear a flag and you just rip the flag off. I mean, it's that bad. Like, you cannot touch a quarterback at all. It's ridiculous, man. But all that said, I think Stevenson will be good. Dwayne Haskins was 19 for 28, 261 yards, 2 touchdowns. So this was his best game by far. Threw touchdowns in time when it mattered, and he ran for some good yards too. When you open up the playbook, man, you can make Dwayne Haskins good. It shows with coaching. And you guys want to talk about Drew Lock? Drew Lock today was 18 for 40 and threw a pick or something. He was pretty awful today. So you just cannot judge these quarterbacks off of year 1. You got to wait till year 2. You got to really see for year 2, man. You cannot judge these quarterbacks off of their first 4 or 5 starts. It's just ignorant to me, and it's being slow, and it's being very impatient. There's a lot of impatient fans, and I understand Redskins fans are very impatient because we've been bad for a while. I understand you guys are impatient, but you guys are just being very, very dense, very slow, hating on Haskins already. It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. Give him a good coach. Give him a good offensive line. Give him just one more receiver. I think all we need is one more receiver. Steven Sims did piss me off today, but I think we need one more receiver. I think we got to draft a receiver. Give him a good tight end. Give him two. It doesn't even have to be a Pro Bowl. Just give him somebody that can catch the football. Like I said, it doesn't even have to be a Pro Bowl tight end. Give him a tight end can actually catch the football, and then give him one more that can actually block. So I mean, he's working with tight ends that can't do anything, and I don't hate Jeremy Sprinkle, but. And the guy number 88, I don't even know his name. Brandon Sheriff didn't play. Wes Martin did a good job. I really, really don't think Brandon Sheriff's going to be back next year. I just feel it. But I'll be making videos about off-season moves later on. Paul Richardson's on IR. Didn't really need him today. They might as well put Trey Quinn on IR as well. Didn't really need him today. Cam Sims got a little bit of playing time. Didn't look his way. But trying to think anything else if I should talk about. But yeah, that's really it. I'm happy from what I saw from Dwayne Haskins. I give him an A- today. I thought he did a great job. I thought he did a heck of a job. I thought Dwayne did a good job. I'm proud. I'm happy for Dwayne. I think he's gonna have a good game against the Giants as well. I see another good. I think the last 3 games are gonna have very good games. I think we're gonna lose the last 2 games, but I think Dwayne's gonna play really well. So Urban Meyer, Chase Young to DC, man. That's what it's looking like right now. That's what it's looking like. I don't know if Urban Meyer's gonna be a GM or somebody in the front office, but Urban Meyer. Listen, the only reason I don't know if he's gonna be a coach is because of the heart condition. So who knows? I've heard he's had some heart problems and stuff like that. And you see him on the sidelines at the Ohio State game. He looks like he's just about to lose it. Like he can't take it anymore. Like his heart can't take it seriously. So I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. So Ohio State. It looks like an Ohio State to DC, man. It looks like Chase Young coming to DC. The Chase Young Bowl against the G-men. I think we're gonna lose that one too. I think we're gonna lose to the Cowboys as well. So I think we're gonna get the second pick of the draft, guys. I think we're gonna get the second pick of the draft. As long as the guys are playing well, that's all that really matters. I know we're gonna lose. That's all that really matters to me. As long as Terry plays well, Dwayne progresses, AP gets his yards. I don't really care about wins and losses right now. I don't, because we already missed out on our opportunity to play for something that matters. We already lost. We went 0-5. So if you're caring about wins and losses right now, it's over with, guys. It's over with. It's about getting better. It's about draft picks. It's about the new coach. It's about the new GM. That's what really matters right now, guys. Wins and losses doesn't really matter to me, honestly. It's about developing and self-scouting and like I said, getting these draft picks. That's all that really matters, to be honest. Let's be honest, guys. You know, I know winning is cool, is what you want to do. But like I said, we missed our opportunity on winning games. It's done. It's over with. All right, y'all. Hail to them Skins. Where the Haskins haters at? Where y'all at? Oh, Haskins. Oh, my gosh. I almost forgot to say that last play was terrible. That last play, actually, the A- might bring it down to a B+. Because that last play was just atrocious. It was atrocious. Dwayne, don't ever do that. Don't ever pitch it back. That was terrible. That was terrible. I understand what you're trying to do, but that was awful. All right, y'all. Hail to them Skins, Wizards, Caps, Nats, Mystics. Somebody said shout out DC United. Shout out to them too, man. Terps too. All right, y'all. Peace. Georgetown too. All right, y'all.